Okay, Vegetable Police, you got me intrigued. You know, I don't often take much time to watch YouTube videos, but your sort of recent events have intrigued me. You know, most of my day is spent, generally gnawing on raw flesh, rotting animal flesh, occasional chicken period, some cow pus here and there. That's how I spend most of my time. But the rest of the time, I'm there typically taunting vegans, figuring out ways to terrorize neighborhood animals. But the recent events have got me intrigued, and I got to tell you, I watched a number of your Vegetable Police videos, and I have to tell you, you're a pretty funny guy, man. I had a good laugh. I guess that's the Canadian heritage. I guess in Canada, there's not much else to do up in the cold winter time but make jokes. I saw a video the other day of a gal up in northern Canada, one of the natives, and she said as a kid all she had to do was play with rocks. So I guess that's all you got to do, play with some rocks and tell jokes. So maybe that's why you're so damn funny. I have to tell you, I am disappointed that you left veganism. The main reason I say that is because I watched some of your videos. I saw how you parodied guys like Sv3ridge, that guy's interesting. I gotta tell you, man. I need to get Sv3ridge on our HPO podcast because he's got some interesting thoughts. I'd like to talk to him. I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full bore, where he's at. But that's interesting stuff. But anyway, back to you. I saw some of your hilarious parodies of the guy. And the only thing I'm disappointed, and maybe you can go back in time and put your vegan hat back on and do one of me, because I feel left out now that I haven't had a parody made of me by you because you're so talented. But in all honesty, this is something else that I'm really amazed by, because you had some guy, Goji Man, who, and I am just amazed that you were able to resist his advice, because not only is he studying for a master's in nutrition, one day he's going to have a PhD in nutrition. He's going to try to qualify for that. And all that knowledge is going in his head. He's got all this book knowledge about, everything you could possibly learn about nutrition. He was out there naming individual bacterial species that live in your gut. He was using big words, and he used that English accent, so he even sounded smarter. And I cannot understand how you didn't immediately run to him, because he had all these herbs and remedies and special spices and antibiotics. He was going to tell you what to take, and instead you said, I'm not going to do that stuff anymore. And you went, quite honestly, you went crazy. You incorporated some food back in your diet that maybe we're supposed to eat, and your symptoms got better. Maybe there's some food that you're not supposed to eat, and it messes up your guts. But the fact that you resisted the Goji Man's power was amazing to me. But anyway, I'd just like to congratulate you on taking charge of your health. I know you're going to get a lot of hatred. Now, believe me, I know where that comes from, because I get it every day. But I think you can turn into a net win for yourself, because you're talented. Now that you've got meat that's going to be sort of clogging your brain, you're gonna start getting demented. You're going to get disinhibited. So you're going to say things that are even more off the hook. So you're going to become even more funny, and probably you'll get more and more notoriety as this crazy guy, because the meat is poisoning your brain slowly. And so I think that's going to be a net win for you. Now, you might develop superpowers and go from being the Vegetable Police to like the Vegetable SWAT team or something like that. So I think it's possible, a vegetable superhero with carnivorous powers. I don't think the world's ready for that stuff. Anyway, I'd like to extend an offer for you to come on our HBO podcast with myself and Zach Bitter. We are talking to interesting people from around the world, and I think you're interesting right now. You're damn funny. So it might be an entertaining show. We got some world-renowned scientists and athletes coming on, but I think we can get you in on there. Maybe get you in there. Maybe we can get that guy, Sv3ridge. I'd like to talk to him. Maybe get you guys both on together or separately. That'd be fun. But anyway, Vegetable Police, if you see it in your heart to do a parody video of me, I would love it. Make me laugh. I don't know if there's anything to make a parody of, but maybe you can find something. We'll see. Will the vegans stick with you? Did they really like you, or was it just they liked your message and that's it? You know, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I honestly wish you the best. You know, whether you go carnivore or omnivore or vegan or whatever you end up, I just honestly hope the best for you. Hope your guts get better. Hope you feel better. Hope you're regaining health. And I hope that's the same thing for everybody. But, you know, interesting stuff. You know, maybe this vegan gains guy, maybe you'll convince him to finally give up the ghost. I mean, it's kind of watching, like watching a slow train wreck spiral slowly, you know, slowly out of commission as he gets further and further, you know, into this mental health disease, and he's not really making any gains. I don't know if he maybe should change his name to sort of vegan, you know, no changes. I haven't seen anything, but all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get back to eating some more animal flesh and, you know, writing my book, and we'll see how things go. Take care.